Alright, so this, honestly, as you can see in the title, this might be a shout out to Dark, because I just don't foresee it happening. And if it were to happen, this one right here, I would be highly freaking surprised. LeBron coming back to the Cavs? Hell nah. Or the Cavs, let's just say, the Cavs being on LeBron's list? I don't know. That just seems pretty weird with what's going on with the Lakers right now, and then what's going on with the Cavs. So I don't know. I don't think that's gonna. I don't even think it's an option for LeBron. Honestly, I think he wants to stay in LA and finish in LA. They clearly currently looking for a new coach. I'm almost positive once the offseason truly hits, it's gonna be players moving and shifting all around. Plus the draft going on and what's going on with Bronny. And then we got the Cavs over here. They just got rid of their coach. LeBron ain't about to be a part of that shit. So, I don't know. Me personally, I'm knocking that shit the hell up out of here. But I just want to watch this video and see what the hell the media is talking about. You know, the media, they be bringing up some crazy theories and all types of shit. And then apparently, from what I just heard from the little 1 second, is some shit from Woj. And you know when Woj be saying shit, 9 times out of 10, Woj shit do be pretty serious and on point. So let's see what the hell going on here.
Breaking news from Woj. This is not a surprise. The Cleveland Cavaliers dismissed coach J.B. Bickerstaff today. He led Cleveland to conference semifinals.
Okay, it's just that the Cavs coach got fired. I just said that. All right.
To the conference semifinals this year, won 99 regular season games in the past 2 years, but change comes with hope of advancing deeper. Let me add some context to this. Change comes with the hope of keeping Donovan Mitchell. That's the really important part of this. There is a feeling, again, I'm not reporting anything to you. I'm not close to that situation. I only talk to a lot of people who are. I very much get the sense that Donovan Mitchell and J.B. Bickerstaff was not a good match. That Donovan Mitchell did not, he's not going to say it publicly. I think this is a move that is made as much as anything in the interest of keeping Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I think you have 100% right. Bickerstaff being fired or being on...
Now, I want to say that makes sense. From what I've been seeing with the Cavs, let me see. I can only base this off the last 3 years. 3 years ago, Donovan Mitchell was not with the Cavs. And the Cavs, honestly, the Cavs have been a good team from what I've seen the last 3 years. And they still losing shit that I feel like they shouldn't be losing. The only time I feel like they really should have lost is probably this year going against the Celtics, because it's the fucking Celtics with the team they assembled. But the past 2 years, I feel like the Cavs could have made it deeper than what they did. Losing to the Hawks, I believe. That shit shouldn't have happened, me personally. From what I've seen with the Cavs, I think they were more talented. Then last year, I believe it was the Knicks. And give or take, yeah, the Knicks, they had they had a squad, but I feel like the Cavs was more than capable. Then you had Donovan Mitchell up here dropping 70 bombs, a 70 bomb, and then, just, doing some shit last year for real. I don't know if it was injuries that fucked the Cavs over last year, and I don't know what it was, choking in the playoffs. And then this year, clearly, there was some games without Donovan Mitchell. They didn't have Jarrett Allen at all. I mean, who knows what could have really happened. And then I don't even know what really happened with the coaching. I didn't personally watch the games. I was more tuned in to my Lakers getting bounced out by the damn Nuggets, who got bounced out, thank God, to the fucking Timberwolves. And then my Heat getting their shit bounced. But other than that, though, hell, I think they got bounced by the Celtics. But yeah, anyways, let's get back into this shit.
And the hot seat was probably the worst kept secret in the whole league this year. I think it's worth noting that the Lakers and the Cavaliers both have a head coach opening simultaneously, while LeBron James is a free agent. Just want to say that out loud. I think it's worth saying out loud.
Why?
Well, because LeBron James watched a playoff game in Cleveland from the court last week, and a lot of people speculated that might have been, intentional.
I heard that.
I feel like niggas be taking shit too deep, because if that's the case, then I don't remember who it was. I think it was D Wade on his way out. And I think it was like Chris Paul, Carmelo. I don't know. I don't remember who else, but I know they were at the game, and I think it was like a Nets game. If that's the case, then why didn't y'all start all this? Oh shit, Chris Paul and Carmelo teaming up to go to what? Like no, like come on now. I think the media be taking some shit too far.
You mean to say you think he was trying to send a message that maybe he'll go back to Cleveland?
I think it's on the list of options.
So I played golf with a guy from Cleveland the other day, and he was saying to me, Greeny, LeBron's coming back. LeBron's coming back. I'll say this. Do I believe that he might try and use that as some sort of leverage play? Absolutely. I would consider LeBron James going back to Cleveland at this stage as unlikely. I would qualify it as impossible is much too strong.
Give me a percent
word.
chance that you could see it happening.
1
in 100. I think it's much higher than that.
I don't
No.
think there's any way in hell that happens.
Why?
Hell
Because
no.
I think he's got everything set up exactly the way he wants it right now.
Playing on the 11th best team in the Western Conference into his 40s?
Yeah.
Honest question. If basketball remains a priority for LeBron James, how on earth could you watch the Western Conference playoffs and say to yourself, I'm going to willingly go back there?
You know, I had these conversations with Mike and others at the end of Kobe's career. I remember saying, why wouldn't Kobe want to go someplace else? Now, I get that Kobe had the lifelong Laker thing, and LeBron didn't have that. But at the end of his career, Kobe willingly chose to stay in LA, finish there on teams he knew were not going to win the championship, rather than, at that stage of his life, uprooting everything. And I think for LeBron to uproot everything, I know Cleveland is home on some great level. I understand that part of it. But I think he's got everything set up exactly the way he wants it in LA, personally and professionally. I think he has a pretty good team and knows he has a pretty good team. I will be very surprised if he goes to Cleveland.
I would be surprised, but I mean, he wouldn't be uprooting everything necessarily. His son, who was playing at USC last year, might enter the NBA or return to a different college.
Right, but he has 2 other children in the house.
Of course. I get all of it. What I'm saying is, LeBron James is very capable of living in a different city for another year or 2 if he decides that's best.
Yes, I'm not saying that it's not arguably a possibility. I am saying I for one will find it extremely surprising.
Let me just speak for the fine folks in Cleveland. I was there last week en route to my nephew's graduation party, which I was at for 6
I
days.
thought it was a niece.
Niece, excuse me, yes. Lucy is a she.
Wait, what?
Regardless.
What's it?
This man on here bullshitting, bruh. He ain't got the nephew, niece. Fuck. He know he sound delusional. He just trying to really sell this. Me personally, I think he's really just trying to sell this, cause this shit it ain't working out.
What just happened?
Did you just mix up your niece and your nephew? Like, you just got wrong whose graduation you spent 6 days
How did that
attending
just
in
happen?
Toledo, Ohio last
Well,
week?
it was like 1% of the trip, so it's easy to forget.
It was
The-
Lucy's, not Gideon's. My mistake.
Gideon.
That's her older brother.
And Lucy and Gideon call you Paul, correct?
Correct. Why did you just laugh at Bubba's Gideon?
Just the way he said it.
Do you not know a Gideon?
You didn't find that funny? I know them from English literature.
I know a Gideon.
You know a Gideon in person?
He's the drummer in my cousin's band.
Of course. Gideon is the drummer in your cousin's band.
The
That's who
drummer in your
Gideon is.
cousin's
Who is your nephew, Gideon?
He is also a drummer with long hair. So
Let's
that's just not how
go!
they roll.
Maybe it's the
Gideon
same
is.
one.
If you name your
I don't
child
know
Gideon,
any Gideons. I'm just throwing that out
if
there.
you name your child Gideon, you're asking for him to have
Bro, what the fuck, that? Yeah. Alright. Alright.
long hair and be a drummer. Right?
And be my nephew. Or
That's who
Cam's
that's
friend.
going to be. That's who that.
If you already fucking up with your niece and your nephews and shit like that, and then you got this delusional ass topic of LeBron thinking that it's more than a 1 out of 100 with him coming back to Cleveland. Cleveland fans already delusional as hell anyways. Oh Lord.
That's going to
The
be.
My
point I
cousin's
was
friend.
trying to make is that all of Cleveland thinks LeBron is coming back.
I know. Then they're all
Including
wrong.
Cap. Fucking Cap, man. Oh my god, this dude. Hold on, y'all. He capping so hard. Just so we can know where LeBron gonna end up being, if anything. Sorry to burst your bubble, buddy.
Gideon?
I'm sorry. I love you, Cleveland. I love everybody. I spent so much time in Cleveland following LeBron there. I can't count for you the number of games we went to.
Cleveland not that great to be apologizing and all that shit, bro. I'm sorry, not sorry. Like, come on, man. You ain't gotta apologize, bro.
The number of
Definitely to the fans. I'm sorry, bro. Maybe if it was like, you know, the Indians/Guardians fans or some shit like that, then alright. But we talking about the goddamn Cavs. One ring from one king. Come on. And the Kyrie. Come on, man.
shows we did live from there, Progressive Field was basically...
And that was a fucking fight in hell. But anyways, we gonna just leave that out the fucking equation.
The Mike and Mike home away from home. I know the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame better than I know my own house. But what I'm here to tell you is LeBron's not going back.
I don't think it's responsible to assume that LeBron James is going to go back to the Lakers. He's a free agent. Is it the likeliest scenario? Yes. Is it certain? No. And by the way, we were told today by Brian Windhorst on Get Up that LeBron...
I'm sorry, bro. It's already hard enough to finish this video because this man is so... Oh, man. He want to be naive and delusional. Oh, God. What is going on here?
LeBron has no interest in dipping his hand into the...
What
who's
the
going to be
fuck?
coaching the Lakers cookie jar. Seems a little bizarre to me, too, considering that's a pretty important person when it comes to what LeBron's life is going to look like in the next few years, should he stay there. I just think there are enough variables to where I'm not willing to say for sure that he's going back. That is all.
Do you want to hear maybe the best LeBron James statistic that you will ever hear? I'm going to give, and it is well known, I'm a Michael guy, right? If this is a debate in the world, then, you know, and I know people are tired of it and whatever. I'm a Michael guy. I will die a Michael guy. It is almost impossible for me to foresee circumstances in which I will ever say the words, anyone else is the greatest basketball player that ever lived. But we're talking about arguable this morning. If you want to make an argument for LeBron, here it is. You want to define a player's longevity?
The fuck?
You want to define greatness in a player over a prolonged period of time? LeBron James made All-NBA yesterday. He made an All-NBA team. He has now made All-NBA in 20 of his 21 seasons. That is the most All-NBA selections by a wide margin. He's made 20 All-NBA teams. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant, and Tim Duncan each made 15. So they're tied for second. He has 33% more All-NBA teams than anyone else
25%
in
more.
history. It's 33% more. It's 5 more than 15. How is that not 33%?
Oh, I was doing 20 minus 15 is 5. Divided by 20.
Oh, now Green's
Did
the
I
math
just stump
guy.
you in math?
You're right, and I'm wrong.
Nice.
Oh, how great is that?
What the fuck? Hold on, man, because this shit is ridiculous, bro. Like, this is actually sorry as hell with this guy. Who is this guy? Somebody let me know. Wait a minute. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. It ain't no way in hell, bruh. Put that up. Benzy out, y'all. We ain't even about to finish this video. This dude is getting more and more delusional, man. We out of here, man. We was on the block, trying to cop, older niggas, trying to stop. How we living, they was giving nothing but blurry visions. You know niggas, we don't listen. We was hoeing, stopping visions, now we miss.